Top 10 Worst Typhoons of All Time. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more videos and top 10 everything, subscribe to the channel. A tropical cyclone is a generic term for a rotating, organized system of clouds and thunderstorms that starts over tropical or subtropical waters and has a closed low-level atmospheric circulation. The words hurricane and typhoon both refer to tropical cyclones. However, the word hurricane is used for tropical cyclones that form over the North Atlantic Ocean and Northeast Pacific, and the word typhoon is used for tropical cyclones that form over the Northwest Pacific Ocean. Typhoons are often seen as more destructive than hurricanes because they tend to hit the densely populated countries of Asia. Below is a list of the top 10 worst typhoons of all time. 10. Forest. One of the fastest-moving tropical cyclones on record, Typhoon Forest developed in the Western Pacific on September 19, 1983. This Category 5 super typhoon damaged 46,000 homes in Japan. Although it was not as destructive, it is still responsible for 21 deaths. 9. Maggie. Maggie, which is Korean for catfish, became a Category 5 super typhoon in the northwestern Pacific. It made landfall in the Philippines on October 8, 2010, and was one of the strongest typhoons on record. The impact of Maggie was around 2 million people in 17 cities and 23 provinces of the Philippines. In addition to killing 69 people in the Philippines and Taiwan, it destroyed agriculture, infrastructure, and more than 148,000 houses. 8. Wanda. The Category 2 Typhoon Wanda in Hong Kong formed from August 27, 1962, until September 1, 1962. It is the most intense tropical cyclone on record in Hong Kong. Even though it was only a Category 2 typhoon, Wanda wrecked or damaged more than 2,000 boats and left 72,000 people homeless. There were 130 people who lost their lives in this tragedy. 7. Nancy. On September 12, 1961, the nations of Guam and Japan experienced the destructive power of Typhoon Nancy. As a Category 5 super typhoon, Nancy hit the land with 215 miles per hour winds. It currently holds the rank of the longest-lasting Category 5 equivalent hurricane in the Northern Hemisphere, and it took 191 lives. 6. Sarah. Typhoon Sarah, another Category 5 super typhoon, formed on September 11, 1959. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. In Japan and South Korea, Sarah's high winds and rain destroyed or damaged thousands of homes, ruined millions of dollars of crops, caused extreme flooding, and left thousands homeless. There is no agreement among sources about the casualties of Sarah. Some sources claim that 840 lives were lost and others claim that 1,869 lives were lost. 5. Ida. The sixth deadliest typhoon to hit Japan was the Typhoon Ida, on September 20, 1958. Landslides caused by this Category 5 super typhoon damaged or destroyed 2,118 buildings and swept away 244 road and railway bridges. More than 120,000 acres of rice fields were covered with 2-foot tides. The Kano, Meguro, and Arakawa rivers flooded and spilled onto piers and then destroyed houses, religious shrines, freight depots, and stores. In addition to the 1,269 lives Ida claimed, it also left 12,000 people homeless. 4. Vera. Out of the many typhoons Japan has suffered throughout its history, Typhoon Vera was the strongest and deadliest. This Category 5 superstorm began on September 20, 1959. Through heavy rains, enormous waves, and powerful winds, it destroyed thousands of homes, ruined crops, and flooded rivers. In total, it left 1.5 million people homeless and took the lives of 5,000 others. 3. Hayan. Typhoon Hayan formed rather recently in November of 2013. Hayan was a Category 5 super typhoon that produced world record wind speeds of 315 km/h or 195 mph. It hit parts of Southeast Asia, especially the Philippines. With a death toll of 6,300, it is the deadliest Philippine typhoon on record. 2. Nina. Typhoon Nina, a Category 4 typhoon that appeared on July 30, 1975, currently holds the rank of 4th deadliest tropical cyclone ever recorded. Most of the destruction from this typhoon came not from its devastating winds but from flooding triggered by the collapse of the Banqiao Dam in Zhoumadian City, Henan Province, China. The collapse of this dam also caused other smaller dams to collapse, which caused even more damage. The death toll is totaled at 229,000 people. 1. Haifang. The Haifang typhoon of October 8, 1881, was one of the most catastrophic events in history. It is the third deadliest tropical cyclone in history. The category of this typhoon is unknown since it occurred before the meteorological advances of the 20th century. However, what is known is this gigantic typhoon was able to travel through the Gulf of Tonkin. As a result, it ravaged Haifang, Vietnam, and the surrounding coastal area, killing 300,000 people. This is Harry for Top 10 Everything. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.